Opie and Anthony Show. Again, Joe DeRosa and Patrice O'Neill. And now, let us bring in Forrest Griffin to the show. Forrest, how you doing, man? Yes, big guy. Jesus. Oh, shit. Oh.
Maybe I want to make fun of people, too, you know?
I know. Sorry. They had the curtains shut. I didn't even see anybody out there. I hate when they shut the curtains in here. We can't put a naked girl on a computer without fucking battening down the hatches.
I'll tell you what, I like the curtain shut. It creates an illusion of something good's happening.
Like something's going on in here.
And then I get in here, imagine my disappointment.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
it's a bunch of dudes.
When the curtains are shut. Yeah, it's like, hey, this is the place to be.
I was like, these guys know how to do it. I thought something fancy was happening.
How big is Lesnar, man? Because you're fucking huge, dude.
A child compared to him, right?
Like,
no, seriously,
he's a big man. You're an imposing looking dude.
Well, you know, I don't have
how big
what they
is
call
that fucker? Man?
I don't have what they call muscles. I'm like country boy big, you know.
Right, street big. You just
take up
strong.
a couple of cows.
Yeah. They call retard strength. Like you just
exactly
knock a building down with your fucking actual.
Yeah. Very uncoordinated look. He's a monster, and the scary thing is his arms are so long. How are they that big? You know. He's a monster.
Yeah, hell of a
when I first started watching the UFC, when I really enjoy that shit. When I first started watching it, they used to just have, you know, if you was a midget that was a 10th degree black belt, you fought a giant who was a judo expert. But why did that? Are they looking to like? Because you got to fight fucking.
It makes a sport out of it, you know.
Could you fight? Would you fight him if you wanted to?
I mean, if the money was there, sure. I mean, would I do well? Would I enjoy the rest of my life? I don't know.
But I'm saying back in the day, it used to be, okay, I'm a fucking karate expert no matter how big I am, and I'm going to fight a guy who's a fucking...
That's what it was when I started.
And then it's just weight classes.
Yeah, it's like an organized sport with rules and regulations. It makes sense now. I like that ring, though. I'm all about the pinky ring.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
you know, the guy that couldn't get laid had a pinky ring. What was that about? I figure, seriously, a pinky ring. Did
it have Frodo Baggins' face on it? Fucking dorky belt buckle that he was wearing?
Evidently, I'm the same way. You know, he's like, that son of a bitch, man.
I thought the pinky ring was a good thing. I was like, oh.
Nah, not for him.
I thought it was one of those things where, like, if you were a pinky, you must have some swagger. You know, you got something going on.
It doesn't work for him. Not at all.
I should steal that from him. Be like, dude, you don't deserve it.
Yeah. Forrest, the book here. Be ready when the shit goes down. A survival guide to the apocalypse. Now, this sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, because it's awesome. I wanted the title to be, you better be ready when the shit goes down. Forrest Griffin's Guide to the Apocalypse and Other Stories That Don't Involve Bunnies. God bless. But they said no good on that. Like, it would take up the whole thing.
But now, what's the gist of this? I guess this isn't a book about UFC.
No, not at all. Please. But, I mean, even if you think it is, buy it and be disappointed. I don't care. Yeah.
So this is these are some of your ideas.
Yeah,
your ideas
but
about
I mean,
surviving.
For what it's worth, I've done the research.
Oh, you have?
Oh, yeah, I'm out
This
there.
isn't just your opinion. Because I would think, I would just, like, jot things down like what I think. When
I get back, I'm gonna take some more gun classes, learn how to properly break down my rifles and clean them.
Yeah.
Well, the shooting's the easy part. It's all that. And, you know, I teamed up with my boy Erish there, and he made me live out in the desert a little bit on nothing.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful. That's how Evan Tanner died.
What's your favorite gun?
The H&K, the 45. I also like the Glock 45 a lot.
Heckler & Koch, very good gun.
You have that?
HK. I have a 40. I have an HK 40.
Yeah, my wife's got that. I'm a man, so I have a 45. I got big hands. I need a bigger gun.
Girl hands.
All right, look.
Hey, this is how awesome. That was my wife's like birthday present.
I just want to let me do a little
chick's automatic weapon.
Let me do a little explaining here. First of all, it's a carry gun because it's a little smaller.
Yeah,
it makes a good carry gun.
It fits right in your purse.
Fuck you, DeRosa.
Hey, is yours
your
pink?
Fucking mouth.
Is your wife's gun pink, sir?
No.
Secondly, I have a fuckload of 45s.
No,
I love a good
cool.
45 fucking Colt Custom.
Oh, so HK is a 45.
HK is a 40. They make 45s. Yeah, it's a brand.
I thought HK was a
That's the brand. H&K is the brand.
Come on, you got to start
like
listening
Smith
to
and Wesson.
So where's the fucking weapons? Like, how about your okay, not your favorite?
That's what a T.I. song's about.
That's a
Best
pistol.
guns. I love T.I. The fact that he got arrested trying to buy automatic weapons. That was like, I already liked him because he was from Atlanta. And then when he got arrested for that, I was like, that dude's my hero. And his music's pretty good.
Automatic weapons.
Yeah, I was like, he's awesome.
It's a no-no.
No, it's awesome. I'm still, man, do you know how long does it take? I don't know. New York's stupid. I hate it here. But to get automatic weapons, the permits forever. I got silencers.
You can't. Now, where do you live, though?
Nevada.
Yeah,
I thought that was a federal thing. You can't have
filled out my
silencers.
paperwork, brother.
You can have a silencer.
Yeah, you can get automatic weapons too, but where I live, you have to actually have like a storefront property.
You got to be a dealer, a firearms dealer with a storefront.
But I can be a firearms dealer, no problem. But you have to have that storefront.
Yeah, they can't just.
So I'm not going to pay
be on
rent
paper.
somewhere. You also have to have an immovable safe. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff there. I'm just like, all right. And then it's a stack of paperwork too.
Well, New York
How'd you
is
get a
crazy.
silencer thing? Isn't
I just kept filling out paperwork and paying the tax stamps.
So they finally go, all right, you're allowed to kill somebody in their sleep and sneak out their house.
They're like, well, I mean, they're like, yes, if you kill someone, there's no way we won't find you for doing it. That's basically, they're like, all right, you are
Just do it
already
because it's
caught.
fun. Sounds cool.
oh yeah, that.
No, it's great. You can hear it click.
Yeah, it's like a clicking sound. You hear like the fucking mechanics of the gun.
You hear it strike the bullet. You know?
Yeah, you don't.
Awesome.
It's not like James Bond though, where it goes pew pew. That's like fake sound. No, it's more like a tick 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 tick.
Yeah.
Kind of a sound.
It's
I like that noise from the movie.
I know the movie silencers sound a lot cooler.
But your gun doesn't sound like when you shoot your gun. It doesn't sound like when Indiana Jones shoots his gun.
It depends on what gun you're shooting. If I'm shooting my faggot H&K 40, the gun of the queer. See, look, that's my fucking carry gun, and he's dissing it.
Look at that thing. Does cum come out of it?
Your gun has a period. Wait, so where's the man version of that one?
The 45?
You're not going to be able to tell
Punch
too
up
much
the
difference.
45.
You got to hold it in your hand.
They're pretty similar, yeah. But I have a few 45s. I love those. I have a little.
How do you do that in New York?
That's
What's
weird.
going on here?
Oh, yeah, I filled out a lot of paperwork.
Nonsense.
All kinds of stuff you got to go through. Yeah.
I love it. Love it. Nevada,
Jump
Las
through
Vegas.
Just walk into a store.
Do
Hey, I
whatever
like
you
that.
want to do.
Yeah, not here in New York. They're very tricky. And the laws about transporting guns and, I also have a license in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But I'm not allowed to go through Jersey.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think.
Oh, you can't
I should probably
have
stay
it.
mum on the subject, but I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yeah, you know what? The Constitution says, has the Second Amendment. It's supposed to cover the country. What the fuck?
Hey, and as we're talking about it, workplace shooting, 3 dead.
All right. See, if somebody in the workplace had a legal gun.
That's correct.
Maybe they would have taken the guy out. That's what I say. What about rifles?
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple ARs.
Yeah,
I got the SL8. I wanted the G36, but it's real hard to come by.
Yeah, I'm looking for the Scar right now. That's like the next one.
Yeah.
SL8?
What's
Oh shit, that's
cool. Yeah, that's a good look.
Damn, that's
another
fourth. That's level 4.
Level 4.
I wanted the
in a video game.
I wanted the G36, but that's a tough gun to get.
Some of them are hard to get. I just picked up SP89.
What's the new rifle
it's like an MP5.
The military's going to a new rifle. What is it? I was just looking at this.
XM9.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is the XM9. I could get one of those now.
Now you got to get. I know every new one that comes out. I'm like, I got to get that. Oh,
Yeah.
I got to get that one.
But your baddest gun is the 50 cal, right?
Yeah, the Barrett is the sickest fucking gun ever.
Yeah.
It's the M104,
XM9. Okay.
50 cal, 10 shot, semi-automatic, and when you fire this thing, I've said it before. It feels like you have the flu for 3 seconds.
I've
like
shot
you're
them a
just
couple
you're
times.
all
Yeah, it's
fucked up.
It's concussive burst.
Yeah.
Snipers actually get like concussion syndrome. They get knocked out a lot when they shoot them.
Yeah, it's not like a. It's not
because
the kick.
it's your brain is liquid.
Yeah,
and it actually this is true. It's actually shaking the liquid that is your brain because your brain's mostly water.
It feels like you're ready to get a nosebleed if you fire too many rounds.
We were shooting one and it blew. I had like full bottles of water and it just blew them off the table.
Blows them off the table. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I don't really
metal
need that.
plates.
I don't. We're shooting like a barrel.
You don't really need them, but they're just fun to fucking shoot.
I'm trying to think, like, when am I going to be shooting through a car?
Yeah.
Do I need this?
But you know what? If you ever have to, look at you talking about your book here.
Hey, I'm out in the desert. My solution is to go far away from people. Yeah.
Yeah, you see a fucking vehicle start pulling up, you're going to want to disable that engine.
That is true.
A Barrett would be perfect for it.
Yeah, I've actually heard,
Yeah, that's great. What about, oh, by the way,
does this guy over here just research whatever you're talking about?
Yes, he pops on. That guy's, Danny's the best at popping shit up.
It's pretty awesome. This
that's the Barrett right there. That's
Hey,
why don't you crank
am I correct? The guy that I shoots, he said it's $4 a shot. How much does it cost?
$4.50 per shot.
$4.50.
Yeah, it's
for a bullet.
Again,
per
yes, sir.
bullet.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that gun.
Danny's like, Jesus fucking Christ! Felt like I was being shot.
You just said so. But if you stand in the direction of that suppressor, like you're feeling the entire thing. And it just kind of hits you in the chest.
Yeah, it blew, like I said, liter water bottles off the deck.
The suppressor directs the blast back at about a 45-degree angle behind you. So if people are standing next to you, they get more of the shit than you do.
Yeah, you kind of don't realize it, but being on the side of that thing is not the best place to be.
Yeah, I would be behind that.
Yeah, directly behind is the best.
It's a great fun gun to shoot, though. And during the apocalypse or zombie invasion, I would want to have those for the long range. But now you're talking about pistols. The 45, that's great. Big manly gun. But let me tell you about my Desert Eagle.
Yeah?
The 50 cal Desert Eagle.
Yeah?
That's a fucking gun.
You know,
that's
that
man's gun.
That is a great gun. That is a great gun for a guy with a small penis that has to do some overcompensation.
Look, you have a small gun, a big gun. What about a Walther PPK? Does that mean I have a giant cock and I don't have to compensate?
You're secure, yeah.
I feel good about myself.
Again, I just don't need the...
I'm sorry. Keep going. But
you have questions?
I've seen this picture a couple of times. I'm actually glad you're here. I'm trying to figure. Is that real?
That's the bedspread. So they sent me that bedspread.
What is that, Patrice?
I don't know. It's just like people that make a bedspread with like hot chicks making out on it.
Oh.
And I used it for a while.
It's a bread. That's not your wife.
No.
Dude, I thought that was... Look, did you see this picture?
Be a lot cooler if it was, but it's not.
Now I gotta look through the pictures.
Yeah.
I love books with pictures in them.
I know you do.
Fucking books with pictures
I can
rule.
dig it, yeah.
I know, I hate words.
Oh, shit, that's funny. Yeah, words are hard. Wow, yeah, that's kind of cool. This chick's making out on
This is a very fucking gonna be bought book, by the way. This is very when somebody just does this and it's the way that
well,
you're...
I front loaded it. The first 50 pages, 30 or 40 pages, pretty good, and then it sucks, and then the end's strong. So I know how to write a book. It's like a movie, The middle's not that important. Really.
A couple of pictures of you with different faces doing there's a book I had one time called the Boys Book. Shows you how to tie knots.
Dangerous book for boys.
Yes. Tie knots, do this. This is like kind of, it's not the same, but I'm saying it's like you look at it and go, okay, I'll buy this.
Good.
Like How to Make a Pocket Pussy. Was that in the Dangerous Book for Boys? Because that's in my book.
Oh, that is? Because you're going to need that.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
Prison Pussy, whatever you prefer.
What do you think will be this apocalypse? What do you think will cause the shit going down? What is the shit?
I've got a lot of theories, but look at it this way, and this is... quasi-realistic. Think about it. You got so many people using so much shit. And I know you do it too. You drive to the drive-thru. You eat your food in your little cardboard container. And then, like me, after I've eaten too much food and consumed too much, I go in an air-conditioned gym and run on an electric treadmill and use more energy to get rid of the energy I already overconsumed. And we got 300 million people doing this.
It reminds me of my pool
in the economy, they call it In the economy, they call it a correction. There's too many people using too much shit. It's got to come to an end sooner or later. I'm just getting ready.
And then, so whatever the shit is, it could be.
You look at it this way.
Disease outbreak.
I think we're going to lose our credit rating as a country because our deficit's so high. We're actually no longer a safe investment. And when we lose that credit rating, what are we? Just a dude with a big gun that's broke. And
that's the thing that's going to keep us from being Rome, though. See, that's the thing. People always compare this to Rome. The difference between Rome and America is Rome didn't have the threat to go, all right, since we're not who we are anymore, I'm going to just blow the whole world up.
Well,
like I'm going to kill everybody.
Yeah.
Rome couldn't do that.
That didn't work for Russia.
But no one is willing to destroy the whole earth. Plus, the theory of
We're
economy.
willing to destroy the whole earth. We're just doing it slowly.
Yes, America has proven that they will fucking do something really foul.
Yeah.
Russia,
Foul? That was fucking genius.
With
in
that
such
mushroom?
a short amount of time, coming up with 2 bombs.
Those fucking Japanese people still with children with 7 eyes.
Fuck them. What they did, they started it.
They started.
So you don't believe in
I said that a lot.
in the
Cops would never go for that shit. He started it.
He started it.
So you believe in the nature's theory, like meaning like an asteroid or fucking
No.
These volcanoes.
No, we're doing it. I mean, the planet might cleanse itself every now and again, but it's us. There's going to be a correction.
I'm hoping
there's
race
too many
war.
people doing too much shit.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm waiting for a race war.
Yeah,
I think that's going to happen.
Yeah, that was more like a '70s Helter Skelter type deal. I don't know.
It's going to be like.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you're right, an old dude in prison, but I don't think that one worked out.
Yeah,
Charlie Manson was wrong.
No.
Anything that guy said was probably wrong. Yeah. Me, on the other hand, I'm a modern day prophet.
So you kind of got the shit down. You know that it's going to happen.
I know it's happening, and I've discussed how and why. Like I said, we're going to lose our credit rating. People won't loan us money. We're fucked. We all
but then we're
credit.
fucked as a country. So what?
We'll
just be
do
chaos
something stupid
in order to save ourselves, like a last-ditch effort.
Yes,
and we'll fuck up.
I think we should start hiring our military out.
Oh, that's kind of a good idea. Make a lot of money. We got some of the best shit.
Yeah. So.
And then we can just not.
No reason letting that go to pot.
I'm just flipping through this book. Forrest is a fucking dangerous guy, man. He's like,
fuck yeah.
So he's well versed in in firearms. He fucking can fight with his fists. It's like he's really.
And I'll have you know,
fucking movie star.
I've burned myself with a lighter for 16 seconds.
Holy
on
shit.
Your hand or arm or whatever.
Right. That giant scar right there. 16 seconds. It's harder than you think. And when you start smelling your own flesh going.
Oh, fuck. Come on.
My last fight, I asked the doctor not to give me the anesthesia before the stitches. He wouldn't. He still gave me the number.
You wanted to feel.
I just wanted to tell the story of being a hard ass.
Now
I saw Matt Hoffman stitching himself up, and I saw this kid, Tommy Sauer, who actually has Tourette's. He used to be a fighter. Real good fighter back in. He was one of those guys. He made it before the sport made it, so he got nothing out of it.
Yeah,
he's
there were a few of those guys.
Yeah, one of those guys like fucking the Jens Pulver, but he didn't even make it that far, And he has Tourette's. But when he's stitching my face up after a fight, and he has Tourette's. And then, I wouldn't let him do that except right before he stitched me, he stitched himself. So I was like, all right, this dude's legit.
Would you be you without the sport? Like, meaning all the stuff you're into now, would you be...
Yeah, I mean, I'd be a weird dude. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you mean.
No, I wasn't going to fucking say weird. I didn't say weird. I mean, just the stuff that you're
into.
No,
I'd be a weird dude, but it was the weirdness that led me to the sport of fighting, It was like, fighting people, that seems cool. And I didn't... Like, for me, it was always more of a fight club thing. Now these dudes are professional fucking athletes. This is craziness. I just want to make sure I can whoop somebody's ass on the street and stab them in the throat.
What's the worst UFC guy movie you've seen since you guys have been in the movies? I'll tell you mine.
I'll tell you what.
A lot. I've seen one and it was bad.
Red Belt was the only one I saw.
Yeah. Well, they get a lot of little parts and other stuff. I think that Scorpion King was pretty bad, right? I never saw it. Oleg Tiktarov's done great,
Oleg has been in some good fucking
He's
shit.
Been in some great films.
He was just in Predator, the new Predator.
He's been in a ton of
Another
stuff.
one called 15 Minutes.
He was great. He was like the star of that.
I like 15 Minutes. That's a good movie,
With De Niro?
Yeah, when he gets stabbed, that's a good movie.
I didn't like that movie.
You know what? You don't like it because it doesn't have a good ending. It has kind of a lingering ending, and the guy dies, and it's weird, and you think the movie's over, but it keeps going.
I didn't even get to the end. I watched like the first 15 minutes, actually, and I was like, this movie stinks.
That's all you can sit through.
Well, that's because De Niro gets stabbed, and it's just too hard to watch De Niro not live through a fucking movie, so you get a little attached to that shit. Yeah. I saw Rich Franklin in something that was a Universal Soldier.
Yeah, I didn't even see it.
It was like he was a robot
it was bad.
soldier. Oh,
I'm taking it.
Pretty bad.
Man, you know who's actually good? Andrei Arlovsky. It's because, you can't really understand what the fuck he's saying anyway.
What was he in?
He was in some fucking... It was a Universal Soldier type deal. It was really good, though.
They're all that kind of movie.
Yeah.
I
like that shit.
It's the future.
How long before? I got a real good spot. I hope they serve beer in hell. Just a little cameo because I like the book.
How long before one of you guys does one of those, like, you know, he's a spy on his toughest mission yet, babysitting?
You know, I make fun of those guys all day long. Like, you remember when The Rock I thought he was going to be the next Arnold Schwarzenegger. You remember that?
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that. Remember...
He did the Tooth Fairy thing.
You know who I'm mad at? Because Matthew McConaughey. He did Frailty. He was awesome. He did that Dragon movie. He was awesome in it. The movie wasn't great, but he was awesome in it.
Right.
And now he keeps making
chick flicks.
He keeps making movies with the
Kate
blonde
Hudson,
broad. Yeah, I mean,
stink.
stop.
They stink.
You know, you lost me.
And they're completely emasculating.
But you know what? Yes, but
you know,
paychecks are cashing, brother.
Just totally emasculating a guy like Matthew McConaughey.
It always goes back to that. But in reality, what you're saying about The Rock, it's like you go, man, can you just do something where you can use the charisma kind of thing that you have? Because these fucking kiddie movies.
Maybe John Cena will do it.
It's John Cena.
John Cena's acting's not great, but if you see like non-wrestling stuff, he's got a great personality. Like he's a funny, charismatic
his movies are theoretically bad, but they're not. Though.
Yeah.
Like
they're watchable. Right?
Meaning they should be
Universal Soldier type stuff, though.
It's like he's always for some reason in his prime retired
Navy SEAL.
He's a 22-year-old retired, so he has to be like a fucking. He works at McDonald's now.
Yeah.
And then someone tries to steal like some buns in the back.
And he uses some of that fucking shit he learned in the SEAL.
So basically the Under Siege all over again.
Right, Under Siege.
So they got to make up some shitty backstory about why he retired at 22.
Yeah.
And it's always like
too many men in that last one.
It's somebody fucking their kid dies or their wife dies
accidentally. And
I'm sick of it. Come up with something new.
He goes out and he was a fucking just a loner for 5 years.
But you know, the thing is, like, we keep buying that crap. They keep making the same crap, and I keep going and seeing it, thinking it's going to be different.
That's why, man, when you talk about The Rock, when he went into movies and shit, I remember that time when it was supposed to be that he was going to be this next action hero, but I remember not being that excited about it because you're like, they're not going to let it happen. They're not going to make Commando with The Rock. It's going to be shitty. And it fucking was. Yeah. Except Walking Tall was the one where I was like, this is cool. He's kicking the shit out of everybody.
Potential. You're like, this could go somewhere.
But, they're not going to have Predator.
Beat people up.
With the Rock. You know what? Speaking of Predator, real quick, I walked out of Predators in the theater.
The new one?
Yeah. Fucking.
Well, you don't stay in movies, do you?
Dude, no, but you know why? Because he's.
An attention span over here.
I was excited.
Here we go.
I was excited to see it. I went in, I left because Predator 1, 30 minutes into the fucking movie, this one Predator is taking out Jesse Ventura, Carl Weathers, damn near kills Schwarzenegger.
This
is the baddest thing on the planet. The new one, there's 4 fucking Predators. Halfway through the movie, everybody's alive, including Adrian fucking Brody is still alive.
But you know what?
4 fucking
But hold
Predators.
up. You hear what he's mad at, right?
Yeah.
It's like, why not be mad at the fact that they're on another planet?
That part bugged me too.
Why can't you put the suspension of disbelief on the fact that?
No, I thought it was good. You're wrong. It's like Alien.
I like that
Did
movie.
you notice, like Alien, the first Alien,
ruled,
it kills everybody. The second one, they're like, they just die easy now, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And you know what? I hate when the movie changes its tone. Like, halfway through, one's killed everybody.
Yeah, the rules
and then,
change.
like, 100 of them can't kill 10 people.
Yeah, it's annoying. That part did bother me in Predators when they realize they're on another planet and they just go, all right, clearly we're not on Earth. Let's get our thoughts together.
Yeah, no, but I mean, what are you going to do?
You would have a fucking stroke.
Fuck, you wanted it to be real? How about if every movie was real, it'll be 5 seconds.
No,
the Predator that killed them. Listen, the Predator dogs would have killed them. Like,
Listen, not real, but just take 2 minutes and take it all in.
And really, some realistic, holy fuck, I'm on another planet.
A book question?
MTV generation, we don't have 2 minutes, son. You got 15 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, it stinks,
Fire away, sir.
This guy, Big John.
Yes.
I can't find where I need like the actual info on it.
Yeah.
But is this guy was he a really in condition Big John at some point? And then he was.
Yeah. No, he was. There should be a picture of him all jacked up.
There's one. Is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
So this is he? What is he? He's an uncle or a friend?
He was my best friend. He passed away, actually.
Oh, he died? Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
The book's dedicated to him. It was one of those things. He was going to come on the book tour with me because everybody's got that one person that is just such a fool that they can make you bring that out of you. And he was that guy for me. So a lot of the stories are about him or told by him. He also had a real good memory. Like, he remembers all these ludicrous things we've done, whereas I intentionally forget them.
What did he pass away from?
I'm not 100% sure. It was probably like just a buildup of drugs, perhaps.
Oh, so he had a crazy life.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, obviously, he had a crazy life.
All right, so because he's prominent, and I didn't read it, but I'm looking at it.
He was my best friend, and actually, the book was done, and then he ended up passing away right at the end there. So there you go.
Sorry, bro.
Good.
Oh, no worries. It's hey, look at it this way: we're all gonna die. Everybody.
Who's your best friend in the game?
Not you.
In the
in
fighting?
Well, whatever. Who's your?
Yeah.
I know you have this guy. Big John was your best friend, but it's like who's?
Well, I like Tim Crater, Gray Maynard, Mike Pyle, Jay Huron. Those are the people I train with. Tyson Griffin. These are my buddies.
Cool, man.
What about
people I would feel comfortable calling if I needed a ride somewhere or was like drunk in jail? Hey, can you bail me out?
You have a mentor at all?
Not really.
No?
Not that I know of. Okay. I mean, my stepdad, Pops, he's pretty awesome.
Okay.
I actually had two stepdads. One passed away, and they're both crazier than shit. My mom had weird taste in dudes.
Really, huh?
Yeah. So I love it. I love it, though,
What's getting back to the book, of course, surviving the apocalypse here. What would you think is like the most important thing to making it through a catastrophe?
Well, obviously,
a global catastrophe.
Luck, obviously, depending on whatever. But I'd say clean water.
Clean water.
Clean water.
Doesn't sound very exciting. It's not like lopping heads off with machetes and stuff.
Yeah, what's the longest you've ever gone with like desalination tablets? And have you actually ever tried to make it out anywhere without clean water?
No, we toted some in. I stayed in the Mojave Desert for about 10 days.
And, we were trying to find. This is how. There's what's the name? There's some stuff in the book about him too. What's the name? He died out in the fucking UFC guy. Evan Tanner, thank you. Good friend of mine. Can't remember his name, but no, he was an acquaintance, not a friend. But yeah, that's how he passed away. And we'll go out there like where we think the water is, and hopefully we put the stuff in it, and hopefully it's drinkable.
Yeah.
So yeah, water. You don't realize how important that is.
Is it real? Can you drink out of a lake? That shit is dirty. You can't do that. Like no more.
Yeah, you can. Sometimes you can get away with it. Sometimes you get bacteria that wipe your system out, and sometimes you can adapt.
Can you do it with a Brita? No bullshit. Like, can you clean that water up with a Brita if you had a Brita?
It will take out some impurities, but I don't think it takes out bacteria.
They got tablets. They got those little fucking
what we use,
stir
tablets.
Those stir fucking lights. You put the light in there and stir it with some fucking
What the fuck
ultraviolet light.
It kills.
Really?
It's killing stuff in there. Yeah.
I didn't know that existed.
It's the
well,
future.
you won't be surviving the apocalypse now, will you?
I'd be the first one dead in this
thing?
room without question.
Boiling helps, yeah. Boiling's good.
But boiling doesn't kill everything.
Most everything.
Yeah,
I would do it.
You could drink
I
it.
would drink boiled water.
And
So
then
can you
need
pull off one of those the Bear Grylls show? Like we drop you in a.
I'd love to. Could I? I mean,
saying, would you be into that shit?
dude, I would just do the easiest thing. I'd eat the fucking cameraman.
Bear Grylls is constantly drinking
That's
his
a
own
little sarcasm because it's like you go, dude. There's camera guys. Like you just go.
Yeah.
There's one guy that tapes himself, which you almost go. That's fucking.
Yeah, the guy that just sets up his own shots and walks by.
and
his eyes is all fucked up from the dark.
Survivor man.
The thing is, that dude, he's so legit. The thing about him is, first of all, he could really die out there. There's nobody, Bear Grylls, the guys obviously will radio in. All right, shit's gone too far. He's fucked up, whatever. But the Survivor man, he doesn't even get the good stuff on film. It's just like
because he's busy doing it.
He like shows him there's a huge hole in his leg. He's like, I fell down. I fell down. It was horrible. It was very traumatic. I don't know how far I fell. I think it was about 30 feet. He's not like even exaggerating. If it just flashes to me and there's a huge hole in my leg, I'm like, I fell 1,000 feet, guys. I was hanging by like, I'm going to elaborate.
He misses everything.
He's like, I fell. It was probably about 30 feet. I think I might have hypothermia now, and my leg's bleeding profusely. I put a tourniquet on. Let me explain the tourniquet. And I'm like, you're awesome. That's a functional mind.
Yeah,
that's a survivor's mind. You know,
he's really out there. Like
he's like, his concern is not the fact there's a huge hole in his leg, but all right, how do I solve this problem? I put this tourniquet on. You know.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry I didn't have time to light this shot appropriately. I just had to eat some rocks.
It's like
it's not
that fun to watch because you can't even tell what the hell's going on.
You're like,
right
in their face, the camera just showing his eyes. It's about 35 below zero out there.
Yeah,
I'm underneath a piece of tinfoil.
It would be the best. It would be the best if he was like shooting in his backyard. It's just like
you catch a glimpse of the house.
It panned out, and there's like, it's just like in the middle of the suburbs in the backyard.
His pool.
Yeah, right.
That's the debate with those guys. Survivor Man is like the fucking, he's the. The rock and roll indie, I'm fucking doing this for real. Fuck this good-looking Bear Grylls going on Oprah, asshole.
Corporate guy.
Yeah.
The corporate sponsor.
They
it's like
both
Twister.
have something to offer. It's like
the movie Twister, man. It's not the cool, groovy group. It's the black SUV guys.
Yeah, exactly.
And then look, they got scooped up in the tornado.
It's a lot more fun to watch the Bear Grylls show because of the camera, etc.
Yeah,
Survivor Man's a guy telling you about cool shit happening. I can get that anywhere.
You can
see
it's like
Bear
a dude
walking.
drink his own piss.
Yeah, you can see Bear Grylls like climbing on shit, building a hut,
Yeah, I just built a house out of my own shit.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't have time to shoot that.
Where would you go to hide out from people?
Well, I mean, just you got to go somewhere local to where you live. I live in Vegas, so I just go out to the desert.
I'd say that's part of the where you live thing. What if you're in a major metropolis, New York City area?
I want to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to be in anything pandemic, disease-wise, loss of, we start losing antibiotics, etc. Shit's going to be bad in anywhere densely populated.
It's bad. A lot of disease.
We were talking about Rome, the collapse. That was part of the problem with it. Densely population, each other's own feces and vomit, germs,
Sexy.
You don't want to be there. You want to be out on your own. Animals don't transmit, like, this is dirtier than the middle of the woods. Because we all transmit the same viruses. Yeah, well, I mean,
comes out everybody's
Opie ain't
ass.
here
well, hey,
somebody in this motherfucker's sick. I want to know who it is.
When these fucking things close, there's no telling how dirty it gets in here,
Yeah, the air, I don't know how it's filtering through here. We breathing in tuberculosis.
Yeah, but you got antibiotics and doctors. No worries, man.
So what man-made shit is necessary though? Like where you skip out and go to the woods and hide,
guns. You take guns.
Well, I mean,
night vision goggles,
like with some
battery
shit.
type stuff. How long is it gonna last?
You got all this shit?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I do.
It's like I got bulletproof vests, but they're expired. They only have like a 3-year life.
They expire?
Yeah, they do.
How?
Well, they're made out of. They're actually made out of spider webbing. So they do expire. They and also too. You think you're putting out a warranty on someone's life. You want to have, after so much wear and tear, you sweating them. And then the sweat dries. It degrades the material.
But if you just left one in a box, would it expire?
I don't know. I don't know the degrading process on them, but it would be expired.
Vacuum
like
seal
they wouldn't.
How the fuck?
They wouldn't cover you.
That sounds. Right? that seems crazy.
I'd rather have an expired one than not have one at all and get shot.
I'll take my chances.
Yeah.
Well, we got to
like
shoot through the
SpaghettiOs.
expired ones back when I worked as a cop. We shot through the expired ones just to see what would happen.
What happened?
They worked.
That 50 cal
that's
through
like
a tank, right?
That's like canned vegetables. They don't really expire.
What? 5, 6, 2, 2, 3. All that stuff's going through.
Bulletproof vest isn't meant for.
It's not. It tells you. It's meant for some stabbing and handguns.
Yeah, you get like a thug fucking pulls his gun out and shoots you.
Yeah, it'll stop
like
that. But somebody's shooting you from far away.
Fucking mile away, 50 cal round isn't gonna. Thing is just gonna explode.
Like a bulletproof vest wouldn't be right for a girl, like a real gun, but like that gun that you have, it would be fine, right? You could just unload that 40 off.
Yeah, the fag gun that I have. my faggot 40 cal.
That little picnic gun that you have, that cute little thing.
My pixie stick. That's what I call it, a pixie stick.
Are you an animal lover? I'm looking through this thing.
I mean, I'm not opposed to animals.
No, I mean like dogs.
Yes.
But you have these cats, though. You love your cats or whatever these days.
Yeah, you know, I love them, but I mean, when it goes down, I'll eat them.
You'll eat. That's what I was gonna say.
It's an alternate food source.
Would you eat your pet? You would have to live. You just do it, right?
I'd eat the shit out of it.
Man, I think I couldn't. I'd die if I ate my doggy.
I mean, it'd be pretty gross.
Eat my dog.
And he'd be eating you the second you drop
You know
dead.
what, though? But I'm better than him. I can't look at the damn dog, look at me like, are you going to eat me for real?
You don't look at him in the face. You bash him over the back of the head.
Oh, like a baby seal? You just, damn it, no.
Well, you know, anything I kill, I'm going to eat, I'm going to use. You know, I don't want to kill something just for shits.
Especially
I hate like
apocalypse.
sport fishermen or sport shooters. It just, I got these antlers. Yeah.
Not only would I eat the dog, I would feed it all my food to get it nice and plump.
Get it fat first.
And then have a nice dog feast.
Look at these fucking hooves I got. Like, I just got these antlers. Like, that's the douche. Really?
Yeah.
You got some antlers? You killed them for his
Everything
antlers?
in between antlers and hooves. That's it. Do you hunt or you just shoot paper? Because I'm not a big
shoot a lot
hunter.
of clay. I don't shoot animals.
I don't like
if I
shooting
shoot an animal, and I think I'm going to get into this right now. I don't have a lot of time, but if I shoot an animal, I'm going to trek out, shoot this motherfucker, carry it back, skin it, clean it, live off of it, like I said.
caveman that motherfucker.
And I'm not willing to do that right now because that's a lot of time and effort and it's kind of boring. So, that'll be like a hobby down the future. Right now, I like shooting skeet.
Yeah, skeet.
Skeet's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. That's
pretty simple.
Rough.
It's hard to miss shit with a 12-gauge shotgun.
Yeah.
Makes you feel good.
Unless they're throwing fucking 5 at a time up there. You see those guys? That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, well, those guys are, that's what they do. Like I work out, I train, I hit miss, whatever. They just shoot all day. Shoot all day, and then they go home, they load their bullets and jerk off. It's a great life. If you're into that,
This is a George Carlin joke, but I'm really posing as a question. If you had to kill and eat one of us in here in a pinch, who would you eat first?
Well, I figure Big Man here lasts the longest.
It would be. It's like
he knew that's not even a fair
that's
question.
why I'm asking. That would be.
I figure Big Man.
He could feed all of us for a little bit.
Yeah, but you knew that. No, see, some more white shit. What the fuck, Sam? He'd eat the most meat, motherfucker. How about your cheeks?
It's not white.
And you're not
shit.
as fucking small as you think you are. Fat, skinny motherfucker.
I wasn't saying.
You bugged me.
I wasn't.
He knew that's what he would. Of course he would have.
I didn't know he was going to say. I didn't know he was going to say.
Of course he would eat me.
You are the most defensive man I've ever met in my life.
If you was going to eat, I'd fucking eat. Oh, no, he looks delicious.
He might. I was waiting to see if he'd go, well, you think it's Patrice, but actually Danny, because he's right in between. That's the kind of meat you want.
Sam would be more tender, I think.
Seriously, I'm curious, dude.
Sam is more tender.
You're going to die, though.
Patrice would be a little tough, I think.
Not if he would just marinate me.
That's how it's cooked,
you got to think.
Sam would be the most resourceful. I'd eat Sam and then make clothing out of his hair or something. We'd get use out of Sam's body.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, there's actually a section in there on how to eat people meat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I want to wear your skin. What
is that? Do you know offhand with that?
Damn.
Flipping through this book.
What do you got to do? How do you prepare human?
Yeah, it's not that hard, same as anything, cook it. Again, eating human, you got bacteria and stuff. Pork gets a bad rap. I don't eat pork because it's one of the few things where stuff
trichinosis.
It carries. Well, people meat's just as bad, so you really got to cook the shit out of it.
Yeah. What about fire? A little flint stick, or what are you thinking?
I'm hoping the waterproof matches work out because every time I see them, time I see them, or lighters or flints, every time I see them making that shit, it looks amazingly difficult. Like the Boy Scout with the wood and the holy shit.
I was just watching that stupid Castaway the other day. I'm watching Tom Hanks sit there trying to make that fire.
I think that was the best way to.
Oh my God!
Or Quest for Fire.
Yeah.
What she did at the end, where she's like, "You dumb," like the whole. You see, but Quest for Fire.
Yeah.
And the whole movie, these guys trying to keep this stupid fire, and at the end, this bitch know how to make a fire. Like, you dumb motherfuckers.
Carrying that shit around with you.
The flint sticks where you just crap. Find some.
But if you run out,
dead
like
foliage.
if you're stuck though, like what's?
Well, flint's a rock. It's going to take a while to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, you just fucking...
Yeah, keep striking it and striking it. It makes a spark every time.
Yeah, they got like, it's almost like a metal rod, and you fucking smack it with another thing.
Survival, man.
Yeah, gotta watch that shit.
Yeah, if I don't have that, I am all kinds of fucked.
And ammunition is,
how much ammunition
ammo.
can you carry? I'm hiking. I'm on my feet.
Yeah.
I'm moving. So I don't have a tremendous amount of ammo.
All depends on what happens.
Like Big John's thing was like he was gonna just take ammo and water and carry it, and then he was just gonna kill people and take their food and resources.
It's a good idea.
So the road...
As opposed to like carrying his own stuff and doing it, he was just gonna feed
Just
off
kill
everybody
people
else.
as you go
I was
along.
like, man, that's just evil. All right, we could do that. I guess that's one way to do it.
Shit. Yeah, because I guess then you could conserve your ammo, and then
Yeah, you just prey off people. You
you-
watch the people, let them make fire, take their fire.
damn.
Could
Let
you
them
ima-
make food, take their food,
How
take
many?
their women.
Where do you go when you do the when you do the what do you,
What?
I don't want to call it hiking. When you do the survival stuff,
hiking more or
where's
less.
your favorite
I
place
used
to go?
do it in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Now I just do it kind of wherever in Vegas. Just head out. We got the damn the little desert out there, Death Valley. Not that
little
far.
desert.
Yeah, not that far. But
how
I mean, out
about scorpion bites and snake stuff? That's all in here covered?
No, it's not.
Hey, you're
No,
fucked.
you're fucked. Yeah.
Yeah. You
No,
get bit, you're
but seriously, like, here's how dumb I am. I'm from Georgia, so the terrain's new to me, and I'm like, what are these holes I keep seeing everywhere? Oh, yeah, these are snake holes. Oh, shit.
fucked. Yeah, you gotta watch that.
And, the thing is, like, learn the snakes in your area, So I know the snakes in the desert, and I know the snakes in Georgia. Everything else, I have no idea.
So you know not to go near, that
Yeah, I
one.
know, like, what a water moccasin looks like. I know, like, what a rattlesnake looks like. Everything else, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe
What's
I
an
can do better.
underratedly dangerous animal that people don't know is a fucking a son of a bitch?
The stupid question is deer. They kill more people than anybody.
Deer?
Auto accidents, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
run
I mean,
out.
like
Dummies run out
if you're
front of your
in the
car.
woods
Well,
though, where you go, that's a panda. I'm gonna fuck that up. Like,
Let's see.
Panda.
What those? What the hell? They kill you with the gangrene in their bite. What are they? The Gila monsters.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because they're so poisonous.
Big
They're
lizardy things.
Yeah, they bite you and nothing happens. They just take a chunk of you. They're happy, and then you have to die of like gangrene, and you get poisoned, and you basically become septic and go into shock. So I think the biggest thing would be bugs and stuff. You're gonna die from some sort of infection that, again, if you had a doctor, easy to fix, hard to fix out there.
Well, you got to
But
fucking
even
raid
expired
a pharmacy.
antibiotics don't degrade as fast as they say.
Yeah, you got to raid a
Again, my
pharmacy.
bulletproof vest and my antibiotics, they're expired, but I'm still using them.
That's why I don't want to go out to the fucking desert or something. I kind of want to arm up, get around some kind of suburban area where maybe I could hit
Prey
a
off
CVS,
people, yeah.
grab some fucking good drugs, ones that take care of infection, and then ones that like fuck you up a little, so at least you don't
Well,
have
you
to deal
do
with
it your
the
way,
thing.
I'll do it mine. We'll see who makes it.
But correct
All
me
right.
if I'm wrong, and I'm just taking all this shit from watching Survivor Man and all that shit.
Hey, don't worry, I am too. I wrote a book about it.
Like the environment will kill you more quickly than anything.
Learn your surroundings. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I saw some shit on Survivor Man where he was hungry and he saw a patch of like grass in the fucking woods, and he's like, most people would eat that shit. It will kill you in 5 minutes flat.
Yeah,
Like, I was
learn
like,
that.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking grass. What
Like, just
happened?
shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
That's what the fuck's gonna kill you, man. I think.
Make that mistake.
Yeah, where are you gonna cross like a polar bear? That's gonna,
Or something you can eat.
Yeah.
As far as a plant goes, I have no fucking clue. That's why I stick around. I'll go into the grocery stores.
Exactly, yeah.
Fucking zombie, bam! You blast them.
Syphilis zombies. No
I like how you're
Syphilis zombies.
basing all this on
Syphilis is gonna make you
Zombieland.
crazy.
That'd be
like-
great.
did you like
Exactly. That's what I
Zombieland?
want. I thought Zombieland was
Yeah,
cool.
I enjoy Zombieland.
Yeah,
I like the
that
Bill
one.
Murray part a lot. I thought it was
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I really laugh hard at that shit.
That was funny.
They're pretty good fucking movies.
Guys,
Zombieland.
Kill Bill Murray. That was good.
Yeah.
Well, Forrest Griffin, he's got a new book out. Be ready when the shit goes down, a survival guide to the
You
apocalypse.
guys have fucked me for the rest of the day. I'm doing this all day, and this is like the only one you can cuss on.
Yeah, you're going to be
So
screwed now. You're going to be
screwed.
throwing out F-bombs.
Yeah.
And the book, of course, is in bookstores and Amazon.com. You got a signing tonight at 7?
I don't know if you can look at that without closing these shades.
Yeah, you got one.
I do, if you say so, man. I don't know.
Nah, that's covered up ass on that thing. That's pretty nice. Wow. Tonight at the book review in Huntington, That place gets a lot of people down there. 7 o'clock tonight, and then tomorrow at noon at Borders in Manhattan, and 7 p.m. tomorrow at Bookends in Ridgewood, New Jersey. And go to forrestgriffin.net for all of your Forrest Griffin information. Forrest, good luck with the book, and good luck with kicking ass, and good luck with staying alive during the apocalypse.
All right.
Hopefully we'll bump into each other, you know.
I don't want to bump into you. You'll kill me and take my supplies.
With my pussy gun? How am I going to kill you with that faggot weapon?
Exactly.
Thanks a lot, Forrest. Be right back.